an 80-bed and 100-bedroom is quite awesome in the sense that we are talking of excess of about $1 billion. Here we spend close to $4 billion. It depends on what standard you want to take this into. I give people an illustration. You can build a 4-bedroom bungalow, with about 1 million naira. Someone else can build the same 4-bedroom bungalow with about 10 million naira. So it depends on which standard are you trying to create for yourself. And don't forget that where we came into this place was 2007. Standards have really gone high up. And I wouldn't want to use the word called competition, but the complementary is Sheraton. If I want Sheraton to give me some guests, I must measure up to the standard. So everything goes international. If you look at what we did there, short of the water, the cement, the sand, you have to procure everything internationally. You are talking about foreign exchange here. So it's a big and very tough one, but I thank God that my bank came to my rescue when I needed them, and they gave me some money to complete this place up, and the rest is history.
Okay. With these bigger hotels, these big brand names springing up in every prime location around the country, aren't the smaller hotels being stifled?
I don't think so. The market is wide. Some were looking for an hotel as little as 10,000 naira, 7,000 naira. Some are looking at cost 50,000, 40,000. So everybody has got his own class of where you want to go. But to answer your question directly, because I started from a small one, the first one that we did is still being occupied. And sometimes people come in there and probably say, oh, we are looking for 15,000 naira. And what just say, oh, we have a sister company, or we have a sister hotel, and we have a van to take you there. And they go to the inn. People are still coming, people are still building. You go into GRA, almost every street you have in there, you have 3, 4, 5, 6 guest houses. So if they are not making money, they won't be there.
Do you mind if we do a little walkthrough ourselves and perhaps go and check out the pool, the penthouse pool?
My pleasure. You can have a look at almost everything that we have in there.
All right, great. So let's do it. Cheers, sir. Here you go.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Considering his humble beginnings, one can only admire the character and courage of Anthony Ayeni in his quest to make a mark in the African hospitality industry. A true kind of spirit for today's Africa. As West Africa's commercial capital, the city of Lagos bustles daily with activities of all kinds, from concerts and fashion shows, weddings, trade exhibitions, and banquets. Eko Hotel is renowned for being the venue of choice.
It's well known across the world that Eko Hotel is a choice hospitality destination.
Yeah.
How have you maintained such high standards, and how have you maintained that top class?
To enable you succeed, there are two aspects of the success. There is the investment, which is the confidence of the shareholders in the company. Now, the second aspect now is the management work.
Okay.
The management work, when you continuously invest in your human capital, we cannot be recognized if the customer does not recognize us, if the guest does not recognize us. So we have to be able to exceed his expectation. We have to be able to maintain a quality and excellence in service delivery.
To an outsider, how would you define hospitality in Nigeria?
The Nigerians, by their culture, they have this
hospitable people.
Absolutely. I've been here for the past 25 years, and I know.
So you're virtually a Nigerian then?
I am. So Nigeria could be a destination, beside business, for tourism as well. And trust me, Nigeria could have, and tourism and the hospitality industry could be a contributor to the GDP.
Sir, your passion is clearly on the upside. You're definitely an optimist, and I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Jim. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mr. Ghassan's passion and confidence is certainly reassuring in terms of where the African market is heading. I decided to see how his hotel has positioned itself.
Thanks for having me today. Well, if you're not too busy, I hope maybe you could take me on a little tour of the facility.
Absolutely. It will be a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
It will be a pleasure.
All right. You are actually renowned for your world-class facility with the banqueting halls, with the conference halls, convention centers. You host high-profile events such as weddings, annual general meetings. You even had Fela on Broadway premiering here a couple years ago. What makes Echo Hotel special as a venue?
This all-inclusiveness, they're all in one, that you can have up to 820 rooms. And you don't need to go anywhere else to get the rooms, that you can have a venue that can take up to 6,500 people. You don't need to go somewhere else. Meeting rooms in order for you to come to have your meetings, restaurants, bars, the sports facilities, all these things, So it's always this inclusiveness makes the organizers feel comfortable and at the same feel secure and safe in the environment, and that's what we try to project, and that's what we try to present, and always we try to be one step ahead.
Unanimously, Nigeria has become the party capital of Africa, with hundreds of thousands of parties per week. One can only imagine that this is surely profitable business. Echo Hotel seems to have carved a worthy niche for itself with its convention hall.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, I decided to check out the new wing of Echo Hotel and Suites called Echo Signature. Perhaps by the time I'm done, I would have left my signature on it. Let's go check it out. Come on. This is the life. Wondering why the hat, shades, and sandals? Well, it has everything to do with where I'm taking you to next.
Unquestionably, the typography of Africa opens up a natural haven for recreational establishments such as beach resorts. This opens further opportunities to investors, some of whom are natives, and they have literally started to dig in.
Wow, now that was a really quick 20-minute boat ride. We're finally here, and I can't wait to see what the resort has in store for me. Ugh. How you doing, my brother? This is African steaks. Tasty. Exquisitely tasty. Only in Nigeria can you get wonderful suya like this. Onion and cucumber. Nigerian kebab. All right, come on, let's go.
One of the best things about Africa, other than its inherent beauty, is that nature is always a couple of minutes away from you. 10 minutes from the urban metropolis of Victoria Island, and it's feeling like paradise. Almost.
All right, massage? Yeah. Great. I'm still waiting for Mr. Taiwo to get here, so I think I'll treat myself to a massage in the meantime. Okay, so what's the rate and how long? Oh, is that Mr. Taiwo? I guess I'm not that lucky. How are you? fine, thanks. I was great until you showed up. I was just about to get a complimentary massage.
Sorry about that. Don't worry, we'll give you a rain check.
Okay, thank you so much. It's a wonderful resort you have here, by the way.
Thank you so much. It's nice having you guys here.
Perhaps maybe you could show me around?
Please, let's go.
Thanks.
You know, one of the things we really appreciate about this place is the natural flow. And obviously, if you look at the color composure, you see a lot of white and you see a lot of blue.
Okay.
Of course, white being purity, and the blue, obviously, the color of water. And at the end of the day, you know, we have a flow of the swimming pool, the sand, and then the Atlantic Ocean. There's a priceless view. But we'll go inside and then show you more.
Okay, what is the idea behind La Manga?
Well, you know, La Manga is actually named after an area in Spain. The building is actually Spanish design, well furnished, all en suite. You have a living room downstairs where people can just relax. You have a nice blue, turquoise blue water, a swimming pool, so you can even do a nice, good swim. Facilities, miniature golf, if that's what you're into. Nice barbecue to go with it. Bonfire at night. Just a nice gazebo by the beachfront. Volleyball, soccer, quite a lot of things to do. And again, the idea is for you to come here, forget about the hustle and bustle of the city, and just come and absorb and take in what the facility has to offer, but more importantly, what the location has to offer.
How do you see the economic future of the resort business here in Nigeria?
It's going to explode. Honestly, it's gonna go from 0 to 60 in no time. You know, but again, there's the need to sustain it. You know, just like anything else, you need to fuel the engine. And as long as we continue to do that, it will be a very good economical advantage to the nation.
I think you and La Manga are perfectly positioned.
Well, you know, like I said, we humbly accept being one of the pioneers. Someone's got to start it. And we're glad that we're positioned. But again, you know, it's something that not one group or one person can do. We're hoping other people can really appreciate and see the long-term benefit of it and be able to invest in it and grow the business. Tourism is big. And I think the more we realize that there are countries out there that solely rely on tourism and don't have half of what we have. So that should be an inspiration for us.
You diversify.
Diversity, that's what we're doing here.
Mr. Taiwo, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Nice having you.
Contrary to conventional wisdom, at times it seems mind-boggling how swiftly investment finds its way into great business opportunities, especially in a country whose population speaks in volume. Hospitality in Africa is certainly on the rise. However, the onus is also on the Africans to make Africa more hospitable to tourists, investors, corporate clients, and also the native residents. Where there's opportunity, business is sure to follow. Hospitality in Africa is hot. My name is James Layode, and until the next episode on Channel Discovery, it's goodbye for now.